Someone said that 2021 is basically 2012 again. I felt subjected to it. But I believe it was in 2014 when I was homeless. I'm pretty sure it was 2014 when I was homeless. And I've been homeless, houseless, whatever. Really ever since, because I've never really found a home since I left my home in North Carolina with my mother, but that was never really a home. And as a Capricorn, I hope you can hear me. As a Capricorn, I've always just been in search of a home. I've never felt home in my own body. I never felt home in spaces. So I've always been in search of home. And I get that home is your body, but when you don't recognize or identify with your face, they got their blinds open. You can see everything in their house. I see the big cat and the Christmas tree. It's very pretty. But you're always looking for something to feel comfortable and something that feels familiar. And I've never had that. And here I am in 2021, November 18th. Living a life that has me constantly in flight or flight. And I'm not choosing fight or flight. I swear I'm not choosing fight or flight. Because all I ever wanted was comfort, and I'm not afraid of comfort. I'm not afraid to have a chill, quote unquote, boring life. I just want to fucking have a home. A place to lay my head, and I know I'm gonna be there for at least a year, no problems, but instead I'm moving place to place out of my suitcase. I was living out of my suitcase by choice at a time, and now it's not even by choice anymore. It's like I'm subjected to living a life like this, and I don't know how to change it. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to make it better without wanting to kill myself, because a regular job is a death sentence to me. And I've worked plenty of jobs, different kinds of jobs. I've worked in warehouses, retail, retirement homes, bartending, waitressing, bar backing, serving. I've done it. I'm a creative. My passion is creating things. But when I put myself out there for it to happen and for it to feed me, it doesn't. And then I try to do these jobs, and trust me, I've worked a place 4 years, 3 years. I'm only 26. So you can't expect me to have worked somewhere for 10 years when I'm trying to live my life, travel, explore, grow as a person, and fulfill my soul. But every time I try to get closer to the thing that I feel like it's going to make me happy, something horrible happens. So I'm here, my friend, I was living in North Carolina. I went back home. I went back to the place where my mother lived. And that was horrible. I was being verbally abused, physically assaulted, physically abused, and mentally abused. And anybody that knows me know I don't have a bad bone in my body. I don't have anything malicious about me. So I feel like, I guess when you have so much light, there's nothing but darkness that wants to try to snuff your ass out. And I'm not a quitter either. That's why I've been struggling for so long. And so I can't just take the easy way out and reset this bitch. Reset the avatar. Start the game over. Because I've come so far. And I don't want to die. The point is not to die, but I don't want to live like this. And the thing is, I can get into meditation. And I guess I haven't done it long enough to see any long-term benefits, so that's why I don't do it often. But I'm not a sad person. I'm not a depressed person. I'm typically happy. It's just when I don't know where I'm gonna fucking sleep, when I go somewhere and I'm now in a whole different state I've never been, have no friends and family. The one friend I did have hasn't been a friend to me, and at least not the kind of friends I want. I'm staying with her, but she's being faced with eviction, so I have 2 more days. Or 3 days from today, I don't know. They said I had 3 days to leave the premise, or she's also getting evicted. But even prior to that, the energy's just been fucking off. And I'm just like, I escaped that house by the grace of God, okay, where I was, to come here after not figuring out where I was gonna go because there was really no other options, and she lets me come to her spot. I'm here, and it ain't nothing like what I thought it would have been, you know. Things easily just went sour. Nothing crazy, just went sour. And it, you know, I'm making the best out of this sticky situation. And then now I'm in fucking Texas when I really rather be in Arizona. I only really want to be in Arizona because it's affordable, it's tropical weather. I just really am trying to escape going anywhere where there is cold weather. It's fucking freezing in Texas right now. Like, my hands are literally freezing. That's just not my thing. Somewhere that's affordable, nice weather, where I can do my own thing without having to worry about paying bills. And then I have a friend there. You know, so far I have a friend there. You know, because shit changes when you start living with people. Like, when you start living with people, and you could be the most perfect housemate, doing everything within your power to be the perfect housemate, and the shit can still go sour. You know, it just is what it is. So right now I still have a friend there, but she can't do anything for me. And I'm tired of needing people to do something for me. It's like, I can't stand on my own 2 feet. Get a place, get evicted. Why? Because when I get a job, the job wants to cut back my hours. Like, it's like the timing is just always off. Work at a place, get a racist manager. The racist manager no longer wants to give you hours. Like, because I'm not afraid of working, even if I hate it. Even if it causes me to want to fucking, like, you know, jump off a fucking bridge. I've worked 3 jobs at a time, doing hustles at the same time. I'm not a stranger to hard work or labor, or really what it is slavery. But it's like, I can't catch a break. And I don't go into it like that. I've always been the most optimistic person. Anybody would tell you. That's why I just be like, oh, you just go with the wind. You don't seem to have a care in the world. I care about shit, but I can't hold on to things because nothing ever stays. Nothing ever lasts long enough for it to fucking matter. So I'm sitting here like, okay, I had to downsize my entire spot before I came here. So I'm living out of 3 suitcases. All that I fucking have is within 3 suitcases, and my mom is holding my book collection. Okay? And I'm walking in a circle, keeping my body warm, trying not to just sit in one spot because it's nighttime and I can't see anything around me. So, but I know I'm divinely protected. Any animals try to catch up on me, try to run me a fade, I ain't got time. So I'm living out of 3 suitcases and I'm sitting here like, damn, am I going to have to get rid of all this shit too? And at this point now, I'm like, okay, well, you know what? Fuck it. Because if it's just going to be me and I just got to be on the street, I'm going to have to carry one bag. And it's going to have to be the bag right now that's carrying my shoes. It's tiny as shit. It only got 4 pair of shoes in there. Okay? It's about to have to be like that. And I'm just sitting here thinking, like, you say surrender, I surrender. I don't know what's going to happen, so I'm scared. I feel like that's natural. And if it ain't, then why is it in my design? I don't understand. You say give up shit, I give up shit. Have no attachments. I don't feel attached to anything. I'm just like, damn, the little bit of money I did have, I invested in this shit, and I can't even hold on to that. So it's like, well, what the fuck? But I don't know. Maybe God is just like, fuck it, Chantel. You need to just get rid of all of this shit. Get rid of everything. Everything that you thought you would need, things. And it's not even like a lot of stuff. It's like literally outfits to wear if I have a job, if I have an event. Jackets, make sure a bitch ain't freezing. It's like, nah, you don't need all that, girl. And I'm just like, okay, do you want me to hit the bottom of bottom? Is that what's next? Like, oh, you're 26, so you don't have a soul return yet, but we're gonna make it feel like it, You should just have nothing. Be able to do nothing because it's holiday season, right? Thanksgiving's approaching, I think, or something, whatever they call it. Don't celebrate none of that shit, so whatever they call it. And it's just like, okay, you can't buy a ticket because the tickets are too expensive. But even if you can get a ticket, where are you going? How are you gonna get there? Oh, because I haven't had a working phone. Not by choice initially, but by choice now. In the past 3 years, what I use is like an iPad. That's all I use. So when I'm out, I'm not on the phone. And at first it wasn't by choice. At first it was just like, this bill is just getting too much. I don't need the phone right now. I intended to just, pick it back up when I wanted to. But then it was just like, we don't engage enough with individuals. People are not talking and communicating enough. And I don't plan on ever working for nobody again. So I really don't need the phone. And if they need to contact me, they'll reach my email like I tell them to. And then when I get home, I can connect to the Wi-Fi and I'll be able to talk. So I don't have a phone. So then when I go places, if I need to order a Lyft, a Uber, whatever the fuck, I can't. I can't even do that. I can't even keep track of when I get there, like what that's gonna look like. I can't even do that. So it's like, what? I don't have any options. I feel like right now, everything is just like, have no answers. You don't need answers. You don't need to know what to do, what's next. You don't need to have shit. Because what the fuck? Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is promised. Every day, it's just like, what crazy shit is gonna happen to me next? And I'm just tired. I'm so tired. I'm so exhausted. I'm just tired. I just want it all to end. I just want to be able to have a place to fucking lay my head and collect a couple things. Like I can rest my head somewhere, like I can have my books here or something. That's all I want. Like I'm not even trying to be extra. My own space where I don't have to rely on nobody, worry about nobody. And just call it a fucking day. So we're gonna see what happens. And this girl won't even take me. I gotta harass her to try to take me to the laundromat because this complex has a laundry mat, but they're fucking disgusting. They're disgusting. They're filled with thick ass clumps of animal dander and hair and random shit from people's clothes because nobody cleans it. I'm allergic to animals severely. I'm not about to mix my dirty clothes in that shit so I can just come back with something. No. So I asked her to take me to the laundromat 2 days ago. Have I gone still? No. It was, oh, I'll take you later, then not even saying anything. So I'm gonna tell her tomorrow, like, I need you to take me so I can have my shit at least washed. So I can have at least underwear. I might have to get rid of everything else, but a bitch still needs underwear because I know my period's gonna come soon. And like, how unfortunate is it to be the one breaking the generational curses? The one who's doing the work and still it gets displaced. Like, I feel like I can never catch a break. I can never catch a break. But I'm choosing to believe that this is just what needs to happen with this eclipse. What needs to happen with this energies so that I can be propelled by like all the years that I'm counting back. Like I'm holding the universe accountable. Like all that back rent, yeah, like getting catapulted years ahead basically to finally make shit happen for me because this ain't it. This ain't it. It isn't.